So the Iceland boss, who was referenced in Laura Kunzberg's show, is not only not given a potential seat to fight for as a Conservative candidate, he has now quit the Conservative Party, saying that the party is badly out of touch. Richard Walker had been trying to stand as an MP. He says he's now reached the end of the road with the party, citing its approach to net zero. I'm afraid I entirely agree with him. And he says that he was never prepared to wear a gag to bag a seat. Very good. I mean, he's got a way with words, hasn't he? So he would have been a very interesting person, a wag on the green benches. And it has been increasingly difficult to avoid the conclusion that the Conservative Party has drifted badly out of touch. I'm certainly not willing to make compromises with a party which has clearly lost its way on its approach to net zero and the environment in particular. I think there's more than the environment which is at issue here. He says, while my views on all these issues may seem to resonate with people in the real world, it was made very clear to me that they did not find favour with those at the top of the Conservative Party. And if I wanted to progress as a parliamentary candidate, I would need to adjust my principles and values. Indeed, many lifelong Tories I know now find it hard to disagree that the country is in a considerably worse state than it was when their party returned to power 13 years ago. I entirely agree. Just to focus on major projects beginning with H. Let's stick to the first part of the alphabet. Hinkley Point, Heathrow, HS2. The government's evident inability to deliver is devastating to both its credibility and to business confidence. He's absolutely right. It's become clear to me over recent months that the Conservative Party are drifting out of touch with the needs of business, of the environment, and also the everyday people that my business touches and serves. So I think having quit, he denied claims that he was joining the Labour Party and was to appear at its party conference next week. Like many others, I remain open to persuasion on who to support at the next general election. That's all for another day. For the moment, there's one party card that's in the shredder, and it's blue. And I understand that position, and I would be interested in in the same sort of discussion. I certainly don't see that abandoning the Conservative Party automatically means one is voting for the Labour Party. That isn't a logical conclusion in my mind, at any rate. And when I look across at the Labour Party, I see many of the same problems that I identify in the Conservative Party. I think the problem is not so much with which party is being criticised as the fact that the professional political life is something that needs to change.